the most direct place is my website, which is wildernessjourneys.org. wildernessjourneys.org. And there's a place where you can email me questions. You can find me on Facebook, either Pastor Malone, Jonathan Malone, or Wilderness Journeys Facebook page and send me a message there. Instagram, I'm Pastor Malone1. That's a good way to reach out to me. But emailing pastormalone@gmail.com, I'll get your emails. And I do want to say, so if someone wants to do a trip or even signs up for a trip, I meet with you. I'll ask you first about like your language of faith, but then I'll say, what kind of gear do you have? Do you have what you need? How can I help you with questions? I do have gear that I rent, the big three, which are packs, tents, and sleeping beds, sleeping pads. Those are expensive. Most of the folks I get are beginners. And so they have a lot of questions of like, what is okay? And I am thrilled to talk about gear. I could talk about gear for a long, long time.
One of the other things that you do that I think is maybe an underutilized resource that I want to encourage people is that people who are thinking about taking their own trips and they want some guidance, you're able to provide that kind of consultation.
Yeah.
So could you say a little bit more about kind of that aspect of things and then?
Yeah. So, I mean, on the website, wildernessjourneys.org, you can find, you can sign up for a consultation session and I'll give you an hour. If you want to pay for a second hour, I'm happy to do all of this. You've got to pay me because I need to eat. Look at me. I need. And the consultation, usually what I'll do is I'll say, where are you hoping to go? What are you hoping to do? That kind of thing. And I'll do some research ahead of time. And then walk through you. Here's some trip plans. Here's some preparation you want to think about. Food's a big question. How do I prepare food? So I will walk through all of those things as much as we can get in an hour. And hopefully you'll come with you'll say, these are the things I really want to think about, or these are the things I'm worried about. Because planning is so much of a trip. And if I may, half of the rescues, probably more than half of the rescues that happen all over in the United States, and I read rescue reports, are because people went out into the wilderness ill-prepared. They didn't bring their flashlight. They didn't think a day hike would take as long as it did, or they didn't have the right kind of gear for in bad weather. Planning is so important, and I want people to have wilderness experiences. Even if it's a day hike, reach out. I'll work with you. I'll help you, and just make it possible.